Hey, Red. Man, that took forever. You're the only one that's back. I get off at the exit, but it's probably backed up forever. And then I'm probably better off just sitting in traffic. There's something on the shoulder up here, I think, but probably better off staying on the interstate. Hey, Princess, welcome back. Yeah, I was live for almost 2 minutes before you ever jumped back on. Hey, thanks for coming back, Gator Girl. I hate that dead zone, but then that's where my traffic always is. So if I get stopped in it, then when I have insufficient signal for so long, it just cuts me. Jason, when you found me, you didn't realize you'd find a whole family, did you? Oh, good. And I still only have half my signal. The sky is gorgeous, but it looks like I have mountains ahead of me, but that's actually a black cloud. No notification. Why am I not surprised? My piece is probably already ready and old and soggy now. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold here. It feels cold here. Temperature wise, it's not that cold. It was 60 when I came out, but the wind was blowing, so it feels like about 40. But it's going to get cold this weekend or cold tonight. It's 59 right now. Exactly, Jason. But that you want to find the right girl, and that's why God has not led you to another woman, because there's a lot of bad fish out there. So you want to find a keeper. And you never know, you might find the love of your life in my chat one day. Yes, it's very cold. I thought, man, it feels like it's about 40. So I'm not sure what my wind chill is. Okay, ask me. I'll ask you, how do I know that? The floor is all yours, Jason. Thanks for coming back, Chaplain. I don't know, Jason. She might not be in Tennessee. You never know where she might be. You may talk to her here on the chat, is what I'm saying, and she could be anywhere. You have to start the seed, so, she may be in Nebraska. Well, you learn from that relationship and you know what not to do or not, what mistakes not to make again. So that's all you have to say. You've learned, you've grown, and you know what you're looking for and what you won't settle for. And don't settle. Don't ever settle just because you're lonely. She could be a Yankee. That's right. That is right. So are you open to Yankees? Chaplain, he said no, he doesn't have a singles group in his church. Oh goodness, there's a hearse over in the right-hand lane. My goodness. Yeah, just don't settle. Don't settle for anything less than what you deserve, Jason. Even if you're lonely. Oh, I wasn't sure whether you were either. He's being sarcastic. She just has to be a freedom lover. That's the important part. A God-loving, freedom-loving woman. But that's where you're wrong, Jason. You deserve someone that's going to love you back the same way you love them and treat you the same way you treat them. But that's Satan telling you that. So don't let him get you. Yeah, you see what's in the right-hand lane beside of me? U-Haul, there goes your brother. I don't think U-Haul came back to visit. He stood me up. There you go. Yeah, that definitely a stipulation. She has to love roller coasters. Hands up, everyone. If it wasn't for all the spammers and stuff, you could start like a singles chat. I don't know how we could do that. A singles chat where people could join in. where singles could join in and talk, and you just, not that you're shopping for somebody, but you just have good conversation. And sometimes conversation leads to, you see you may not have, it might be somebody that if you were out, you wouldn't have that instant attraction to, but you talk to them like, man, I really like the conversation that we have, and that's a door opener. Because it's not about the looks, because the looks get old real fast. You got to have some depth to you. You got to have some personality, character. I'm just trying to think the best way that we could utilize, I mean, to be able to do. I've got one too, but we'd have to be able to like have people come on and be able to talk. It'd have to be like a StreamYard, I think, something like that, where they could have conversation. So open to suggestions. Gator Girl and I are open to suggestions on our dating panel. Because we could do it here. I don't, we could do a panel here for just singles. We could start out doing the conversation about dating nowadays and how it's the difficulties and complexities of it now. Um, yeah, we need to have that just to talk about the dating thing, and then maybe we could lead up to the dating. Not, I don't want to call it a game, but the match. I don't know, finding love. I don't know. Right, Jason. Right. So, oh my goodness. Um, and that's what I'm saying. If you talk to people and hear them, what's inside their personality, find out that you know what's on the outside doesn't mean everything, because it truly doesn't. What makes you handsome or beautiful is your heart and your soul and your character. Right. Right, Gator. I mean, we all may look at eye candy, but then we realize, or you look at these guys that are really hot, or they go to the gym and they ain't got no sense. I mean, do you want to be with some stick in the mud that doesn't have a lick of sense because he's hot? That lasts about 5 minutes. Right. Yeah. Someone with depth and substance and character and personality. Yeah. Don't let the ego definitely gets in the way, for sure. Yeah, that's really what it is, a singles chat. And I'll be glad to host that. Hey, thanks for coming back, Carries. You want to do it like on a Friday night when we have more, for those of us that work? We seem to be in a much better, happier chit chat place on Friday nights, it seems. What do y'all think? And you have to be willing to come on and talk. You don't have to show your face the first time, but we can have conversation. I think if I host it with StreamYard, I can have 3 other people, so we can have 3 other people having conversation at one time, or together, and then plus the chat. So what do you think? Would any of you come on and chit chat with us? That's the question. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're right. They can be absolutely drop dead gorgeous, but they're just shallow as can be. We all have to remember our worths. Thing less than what we deserve, and you do deserve someone that's going to treat you well and always be there for you. Always have your back. You're not looking either, princess. You're fine. As long as you support the mission, that's all we're asking for. Support the mission so we can help others. Yeah, and you know what? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So somebody that you think is beautiful, somebody else may not find that attractive. So, you can't judge people by their looks, because what you think is handsome, I may think, well, that's not my type. I wouldn't, I don't see what's so great about him. So everyone's individual, and that's what we got to remember. Yeah, Carries, that's hard. If you've had a soulmate, that's hard not to replace them. You never will replace them, but to be happy with. But if you've found your soulmate once, you'll never, they'll always be yeah, the bad boy type gator. Well, anybody that goes gator hunting, I can see why you would tend to be attracted to that. We might get a romance out of this. Right, and see, there you go. That's a good example. Everyone that rides a Harley is not a bad person. If you're a biker, it doesn't mean you're a bad. It just means you have good taste. With me, Jason, you're fine. But Jason, you've come a long way since the first time you dropped into my chat. So I am very proud of you. Very proud of you. Wow, Gator Girl, that's impressive that you have a motorcycle club at your church. That's a lot of bikers, but they do good things. They always do. Yep, for sure. But Jason, everyone's different. Everyone is different. Some are looking for a tough guy. Some are looking for just an easygoing, funny dude. So everyone has their little person that they're looking for, or personality that they're looking for. So you're not going to check everyone's box. Absolutely. Buy American, ride American. Absolutely. That's cool that you have a motorcycle club at your church. Amen, chaplain. Amen. Who isn't an insurrectionist? I think you're good in this chat. Easygoing, funny dude. Yeah, that's a lot of women. Probably a lot of women have had bad experiences, so they probably shy away. But you just have to keep yourself open, Jason. Maybe go. I don't know. Well, I don't know. You've come a long ways in the little bit of time that we've known you. So God's working. So we're just going to leave that door open. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that comment. Yeah, those biker clubs are good-hearted people for sure. Go ahead, good buddy. I'll let you out. Oh, prayers for all those people. Oh my goodness. That accident there. Now we're almost to my exit for my pizza. Now, and most women don't want a pushover, but I don't know. I think it's because there's so many players out there and there's so many scammers out there that they're extra cautious, and you say something that kind of, I won't say triggers, but it makes them think that you might be up to something. So again, it's not you, it's just the times. Oh, that's cool, chaplain. Yeah, these dating sites, there's so many scammers on there. I mean, it's just, there's a few good guys on there, and I'm telling you, if you talk to one, you question anything they say, or because you know you've been burnt by too many other conversations. But it's the same way with the girls talking to guys. I mean, I mean, there's a lot. They give you this spiel, and then, then you find out, they're lying. They're not telling the truth. Oh, girls do it too. Oh, absolutely. It goes both ways. Absolutely, it does. But a lot of these people are not even in the U.S. They're looking for somebody that they can um, pull a quick one on, and they play with their feelings. If I had the connections, I'd like to be one of those people where you go in and you know the ones that are the scammers, because I know a lot of identifying factors, and to be able to catch them, not catch them, but to be able to stop them. There's ways that you get all their information and you put a stop to it. Yeah, that's because they've been bitten too many times. Yeah. Yeah, or you pick one that you're attracted to, and then like, yeah, it usually doesn't ever go well. And I either get the really young boys or the really old men. It's pizza time. Yeah, there needs to be more opportunity to meet um, single people that's like minded. But it's just really hard nowadays. Yeah, that's the problem. Is they'll say, "Oh yeah, I'm mature, I'm grown, and all this," and they turn out to not be. Especially when you're older. Yeah, the big C did mess that up. I don't understand the attraction with these older men with these young. All I can say is bimbo girls, just because they're. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but that's just they're not looking for someone their own age. I mean, I understand sometimes there's an attraction to, an older person, but these older men that want these really young girls, if you're 60 or 70 and you're looking at a 20-year-old, I don't think that's, yeah, it's usually money, but why would you want somebody who just wants you for your money? Yeah, I mean, trophy girlfriend, that's for sure. Yeah, midlife crisis makes them feel better for sure. So, all right, keep chit chatting. I'm going to go get me some pizza. It is cold. Wait, what did I miss? Anything important? Okay, Gator, I'll talk to you later. Hey, Eric. Yeah, pizza smells really good. Yeah, I'm open for suggestions, and I'm happy to do it. So I think there's a need for it. I really do. I think there really is a need for it. Maybe this coming week we'll do a chit chat, um, just about dating and just like what we talked about now. You know, the pros and the cons and the good and the bad, and you know, where do you find somebody or how do you meet someone? Um, and you never know. Somebody may have found love here recently, and we would never think of that. You know, like, oh, I would never have thought that you could meet somebody like that, or you know, in that way. No, Jason, you're fine. We're all here for a purpose, and God's brought us here all together. So, you know what? If we find one person a love match, we have been successful. And you never know. You never know. Yes, I think we'll have. I think we will have the panel about having a panel moving forward in the best way to have it. Okay, tell me that age group again. I may have missed it, so tell me the age group you guys are talking about. The age group that you all are in, or the age group that you are looking for. And I guess another thing we could talk about is, are you looking for someone like your age, or a little bit older, a little bit younger? Oh, listen, my peppers are rolling around. Can you hear them? I know Hector will be there. 1965, 65 and 75. Okay. All right, maybe Wednesday. Let me see how the week goes. Maybe Wednesday we'll have a little chit chat about the dating scenarios. We'll have a StreamYard, and you can come on. You just have to have you a nice little. I know nobody wants to show their face, but sometime you'll have to. Um, have your little icon up there, so you're not just a black screen. I know. I just hope the juice doesn't run out. They wrapped it in foil, but we'll see. They apparently were wild peppers because they slid right off the box down the side of the seat. Yeah, I think everybody has like an age group that they're feel comfortable with, but not lock yourself into that box, because you may find a younger person that's very mature, because there are people that develop a lot faster. They're, much more mature for their age. So you can't lock yourself into that box, and you can't lock yourself into, if they're not in your town, you have to be open to, have conversation and see where things go. Like Red said in another conversation, she said she'd be open to a little while. She wouldn't want it to go on for a long time, but she would be open to that. But It wouldn't have. It couldn't be long term. Oh, you have church on Wednesday, chaplain. Okay, we could do Tuesday. Thursday's my late night. Maybe Tuesday. And some women in their 40s have not matured at all. So you just have to remember that. And there's some men in their 40s that's not matured. So you're FaceTiming with Sammy? Okay. I'll be home in a few minutes. So Fridays are best for you. I may have a hot date next Friday, so you never know. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I have talked to somebody, but we'll see. Age is just a number. You do have to. Part of who you meet or who you talk to. Tuesday works for you? Well, let's tentatively pencil it into your calendar. Tuesday we'll have a we'll have a panel on the single life. How early? I mean, how early, Jason? I'm trying to accommodate as many as I can. Are you Central Time? Are you an hour difference from me? Sorry. Hey there, Freedom Monkey. Yeah, I just need to get home from work, and then we could do the panel. I could start probably 7 my time, Eastern Time. Well, yeah, so that would work. Yeah, let's look at 7 Eastern Time. Sorry, Tuesday, 7 Eastern. And then we can talk about our next step from there. Yeah, see, Jason, that's 6 for you, so that gives you plenty of time. You're always up late, Freedom Monkey? Well, okay, so we're going to have a singles chat, or the dating scenarios of the times that we're in now. I'll talk. If I do through StreamYard, 3 people can join me, so be ready for chit chat. And again, it's just, it's hard dating anyhow, but we just really hit some difficult times now, because I've seen people who said, if you voted for so-and-so, I don't want anything to do with you. Or if you haven't gotten the JAB, then forget you. So it's become very complicated to date. You can't just look for love. You got to look at what side of the aisle are they on? Did they get the jab? It's just crazy. Wish you guys could smell the pizza. Yeah, I'm sure you're not the first one, but that's terrible. I mean, it really shouldn't matter. Aw, Tony's very sweet. She's very sweet. Yeah, I'll let everyone not have to show their face Tuesday night, but after that, then, we may have to do a little face showing. Oh, see, yeah, I mean, that could be, yes, that's a good example. If you're on opposing sports teams or sports fans or whatever, yes. There's so many things, and that's what we can talk about. It used to be, like if you lived in New York, you couldn't be a fan of the opposing team, so. Jason, no one's going to judge you. Cactus has already seen you. And we do not judge, and we do not discriminate, and we do not hate. We love everyone. We really do. No, Carrie's, I've not had a bite. But I'm almost home, so soon. Jason, I told you I had a bad fall and I blew out my neck, and my face has a spasm that I sympathize. I mean, I sympathize as in I understand your situation, but don't be embarrassed by it, because somebody may see you and go, oh my God, he's got a same or similar problem to me, and look what he's doing. So you have to be brave, because you may help somebody else and you may never know it. So you don't talk down about yourself as bad as you used to. So you're getting better. So remember, it's what's inside and not what's on the outside. Sorry, guys. Yep. Listen to Chaplin. They're only skin deep. Beauty's only skin deep. Just remember that. I don't think any of us like ourselves, so, I mean, as far as that goes. But anyhow, this is my hilt where I say goodbye. So everyone have a good night. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Tuesday at 7 Eastern time, we're going to have a chit chat about the single life. And we'll go from there. So everyone have a good night. Take care.